Hey guys, and we're back for another episode, episode 40 of the Direwolf Pack single player Let's Play. So let's figure out what's jamming up our system. No hummus, so let's make some hummus. H-U-M-S. So we need some fertilizer and dirt. I don't know if you've seen me craft this multiple times, but I have been crafting this quite a lot. So to start us off, we're just going to make some of that. So let's grab some dirt, put it in all the corners, and half it every single way. And there you go. 4 stacks of hummus. I'm going to chuck it in our system. So boom, 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 boom. That's going to pull it out, pump it in there. Then it's going to start producing more rubber and rubber logs. Because right now we have almost a whole 64 stacks of that. But now, I don't know if you've noticed that I've cleaned up my inventory. Now we just have an advanced drill, sword, crescent hammer. This is really good because it's really handy. So we're going to need some dirt because we're going to make some land for when I make a bee factory. Because, like I said, we're planning on doing that. But I'm probably going to have to learn more about bees. So, like, how they can turn into honey. Because I want oily bees so we can make oil, therefore make fuel. Because that really sounds like a good idea. So, I just made this filler, marked some terrain out. And we're just going to chuck some dirt in there and watch it place. Nice. Oh, flowers. I think it ran out of dirt, yeah. We'll fix that once we remove all these leaves. Sadly, it doesn't know how to destroy them, but it can destroy long grass, which is a decent thing. So let's grab some more dirt for this boy. It does chew through our dirt pretty well. So this is episode 40, so it might be a decent long one, but I don't know because I forgot to start a timer up. We'll just have to hope it is. So here's some dirt. Looks nice. Just breaking these leaves on the way. And we've ran out of dirt, have we? What have we ran out of? Is it ran into a mob? Yes. Once it hits a mob or a player, it will not go. So if we kill this mob that's not really in the way, there should be something in the way. Why does it not want to go? Ah, flower. Flower could do it. Yes, it does. So I need to remove these flowers. How about I just get a bucket of water? I'll make our lives easier. Bucket. Nope. Just gonna have to do it with the sickle once I get it. So, do I have my sickle? Nope. So I'm just go with the fist. This probably is the lazy way, and there's mobs everywhere, and yeah. But this should be a nice amount of land for a nice bee plant or whatever we want. So it's jammed on something again, like always. I'm just going to break all these so it doesn't need to do it later. And so then we can go do some other stuffs in the episode. And my mouse just went spazzy there. Okay, there we go. Zombie, my man. Villager zombie, my other man. Yes. Now I think we probably ran out of dirt. Am I right? Oh, look at that rubber. Oh, look at that rubber. Oh, we ran out of power. Nope, plenty of power. No dirt. At least this is going to chew for our dirt. because it's making us a nice platform. This is my bed I made, so let's just sleep in it. So it's a brand new day. By the way, I'm sorry about the noises in the start of the episode. I was eating a chocolate bar before recording because I was hungry, just had school. Yes. Flour! Kamikaze! It's probably already finished. Yep, ran out of dirt. What did you know? I think one more stack should do it. And then of course the grass is going to grow off camera. So I might start this on a live stream. Start building. Maybe not, I might start building on cam. But we'll have to find out. So let's just pop the last bit of dirt in here. Into the filler. The very nice, very nice. And it should be finished. There we go. Raft lamps just sitting there looking nice. Probably gonna put some torches down there so we don't get too many mobs. Do we have torches on us? Yes we do. We do. Okay, there's no hole there because I can hear mobs. What about here? Ah. Nice amount of torches. Need to be placed on the ground. Not in any order fashion. So if you can see on the mini map that we did make quite a bit of land. Yeah, so we can just place a torch anywhere we want, then we just fly out when we want. When it wants to, of course. So now we just walk over here, drop a potato. Yep. Like that. So right now we want to make a feed station. Feed stationer. So that needs, I think, the only steel we have. So 4 steel, that's correct, into our base, to our rolling machine, faster than life itself, put it in that order, click it to craft. And then, boom, 4 steel plates. And with 1 steel plate, and some golden apples, piece of coke, wait, do we have any carrots? Carrots. Carrots, we have some carrots. I think that's 4. 4? Yes, I am right. And a couple of gold. Turn it into ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just spam it. I only need 4 because we've got 4 carrots. 4 golden carrots. With some wood around the side. But I wonder if it works with red wood. No. There's the feed station. We're going to chuck that in our cows area. And now they're going to breed automatically, like our bows. So chuck some feed in there. And look at that. They're getting fed. I think. There we go. They're taking my wheat. Take my wheat, boy. There we go. And then it'll just carry on. So now we need to make some blast. So are these. So we need netherrack, magma cream, so slime ball and blaze, some slams, and some blaze rods. With slimes. Blaze. I know we got tons of them. No need to complain. Tons of them. Now netherrack. Oh, whoops. And some of that. So, like the boss. and like a boss, and also like a boss. 64 is, I think, plenty. So we're going to craft this right here. Marble is easy to break. A little too easy. But who cares? So the pattern you have to craft this furnace in is one higher than the coke coal oven. So I think it's this. And then we just pop a roof on him. So it's 2 in the middle. And there we go, there's our blast furnace. So now that it's a blast furnace, if we get some coke coal, it only runs off coke coal and some iron. Chuck the coke coal in the bottom and the iron there, it'll smelt into steel, which is used for later on in our journey. So now we chuck everything back in here. Go collect our filter, and we'll maybe get started on our base. I just need to think about what we're going to make it out of. So I think we should make it, see, now it's going to make, once it's ready, it'll make 1 steel. So now I want the bee house. Okay, I won't be looking too much of the bee, but since we have tons of this wood, it's going to be made out of this. Problem is, what design am I going to go for? Yes. Boom, steel. And steel. So that's our way of making steel. So like I said, tons of space. We can make a factory small and just have like tanks around here to hold extra stuff, but I might put the boundary of the beer factory around here. So this is how big it's going to be, not too big, not too small. Trying to figure out what design we're going to have for the apiaries. The bee factory, the big bee. Now, I am not using this because if you have a look at my NG, it's on 96, and if I break a couple of blocks, 95. And that just skulls through the energy too much, so I'm going to use my nifty drill. So we're going to have to put some wooden planks on the corners, of course. And I might have a, like, it's going to go upwards, so it's going to go like this. Then go up higher until it reaches the top. Now the only reason I'm using the Vajra is for when I want to break anything really fast, because it can break pretty much anything like this. Insta kill. Now we're going to go pop this back into our system of pure energy. Lava's nicely filling up. This goes there. Already outputting at that much power. It's flowing fine. Now remember, our quarries are using that, so that's the reason our power is not too full. Apiaries going pretty nice. I don't know if I should keep this design of that, or should I try and do it the old-fashioned way, which is using Buildcraft, even though I'd rather use that. But up to you guys. Leave us suggestions in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Peace.